Brosplay! I don't want to talk about DLC anymore. I want to talk about Dulk.
Well, you were just... Dulk? Oh, well, you were just mentioning that... I see what you did there, you bitch.
It's Mitch, actually, but yeah, this is a good try.
No, it was a great try.
Oh,
that was
yeah.
That wasn't at all.
Roll into the explosion of a lifetime.
Well, you were mentioning how the game's done months in advance, but they're still working on it while the game's coming out. That does actually make sense, because if you want a game to release on a certain date, you have to be done it by a certain date. But once it's done, your dev team isn't doing any more work. All they're doing is waiting for the publisher to actually get the physical copies made, get the digital versions ready, and get the distribution up and running. So at that point, like, your dev team should actually be nose to the grindstone, like, making more fucking game.
Well, I forget who said it was. They were like, during that time while they're waiting for it to be published, their dev team has nothing to do. So that their response is, let's make some day one DLC.
Well, yeah, I guess that's what I'm saying. It's like, that DLC should actually probably be free.
Yeah,
right?
Exactly. Yeah, absolutely.
But, like, it totally makes sense why they'd be working on DLC at that time.
Witcher 3 did that. I don't know if it was day one, but they had a shit ton of free shit in the start of the game. It was like a bunch of outfits for you and other characters.
But that's a problem with everything, is that people want to get paid for things, even though money can still be made without charging people.
Yeah.
I guess that's the thing. People want to make more money, and you make more when you actually straight charge people.
Yeah, absolutely. It's the reason why Rainbow Six, why Siege operators have not dropped price in the second year. Like, dudes that came out, the first DLC characters that came out like a year ago are still the same price as the ones that came out like a week ago.
Really?
Yeah.
And why?
I'm not a fan. Money is the answer.
Yes and no, because each of those is still just as powerful as the old ones, right? Or as the new ones.
Well, like in the second season, it would be nice if they got. Oh, right. We're not timing the episode again.
We're terrible.
I thought it would be nice if the season 1 guys dropped. It would make sense. It's typically how things go, right? You add new things, and then the old stuff gets a price drop.
Wait, what? Oh, okay. Yeah, I suppose. I never really thought about it before. I always just assumed, it's like anything else. When a movie's old, it's not worth as much.
Yeah, it's like with League of Legends. Like, the champion comes out, and they're ridiculously expensive, and then after a week, they get a price drop. And
do you have to pay for them in real money?
No, you can pay for them in renown, which is unbelievably ridiculous to unlock one character. It's like, if you do well in that game and you win, you get about 250 renown, and one champion costs 25,000.
Whoa!
So that's about 200. That's about 100 wins.
Whoa!
If you lose, you get about 100 and something. So that's anywhere between 100 and 200. So let's just average it out. 150 games.
To get one champion.
Now, rounds are 45 seconds plus, I think it's 4 minutes. And there's up to 5 rounds in a game. So it could potentially be a 20-minute game. So 20. Let's just give it 20. Shit.
You're going to die, dude.
Shit. 20, let's say 20. 20 times 150. I can't do that.
That's 3,000.
3,000. So 3,000 minutes divided by 60.
This would be 500 minutes.
500.
Sorry, that was 3,000 minutes?
Yeah.
So then that would be 500 hours.
500 hours? That sounds wrong.
Yeah, well, 300 minutes?
Yes.
Oh, I thought you said 3,000 minutes.
50 hours?
Yeah, so 50 hours.
Did that all sound right?
50 hours, man. That's 2 days of playing. But that kind of makes sense. 150 games at 20 minutes a game?
For one.
Yeah, that's actually super crazy.
I was really Did you see that wretch thing in the background?
Well, just think about it this way, man. There's 3 20-minute games in an hour, right?
Yeah.
So what's 150 divided by 3? 50 fucking hours.
Oh, shit. Yeah, it is 50 hours. For one
for one champion.
And 8 of them came out in the first year.
Oh my god. So how much do they cost to buy with real money?
$5.
Yes, that's totally why they do it.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's just shitty.
It's like with Elder Scrolls Online. 15,000 gold for one mount, and you get 1 gold per enemy, regardless of their size or difficulty.
What mount is this? Is this like some
The
sort of...
first mount.
What?
Yeah.
How is it even possible to accrue... Like, how much do the higher level mounts cost?
Like 45,000, I think.
So there's no other way to get gold any faster.
Not when it first came out. I mean, I'm sure they've changed things around, but there was a digital collector's edition when it first came out that gave you the amount for like an extra like $15 or something.
I see how that
it's
works.
just it's just nonsense, is what it is.
Fuck, man.
Watch
Many
watch these
paywalls.
wretches.
Whoa. They work quick.
The way they all jump up at the same time is just too much.
Oh, geez, they're really rushing the back lines. Oh, I love when you just instantaneously die and lose. It's just so, like, there's no kill cam, so you have no idea what killed you.
Well, that was really weird from my perspective, because I died the second I pulled the trigger.
Yeah, you could even hear the shotgun go off.
I really like how I have to listen to this each time.
Yeah, and it's only for 2 lines. Yeah, unfortunately.
Yeah, unfortunate. What unfortunate is that I have to watch this. And that like, what is this? This is not a good invisible wall.
Yeah, invisible wall should have some sort of indicator that it's actually there. Whoop.
Whoop. It's a trick. You're supposed to look up at them, and then they rush you down here. It's fucking awesome.
Yeah, but those lambents are gonna drop down on you.
Enemy placement. What the fuck am I supposed to do?
Dude, you're supposed to use the shotgun, and when he gets close to the cover, shoot him, but not leave the cover.
I've been playing a lot of Horizon. They allow you to
No excuses.
They allow you to slow time down to...
Well, that's OP.
No, to change... Well, I mean, they also do that for aiming, but to change weapons. So I'm really not used to this real-time weapon changing. Also, it's a different button to change weapons.
Oh,
and
it's D-pad in this?
In this is D-pad. In that game, it's hold L1 and then you use one of the analog sticks.
Like a Far Cry game?
Like the good game. And that came off too serious. It's not, anyway. And then also the dive button is completely different. So
That's true.
Acclamation's been
I
tough.
told you not to leave the cover.
Oh.
Dude, if this guy kills you again...
So,
He's running!
I'll just roadie run away from him.
You're just like, oh, you know what? My guys can handle it. They'll be fine. This Lambent Wretch gets you? Oh, he's gonna blow up, isn't he?
Yeah. Janktastic is what that is right there.
There you go. That's it, then. Where are your other friends?
Why is there music all of a sudden? Did you hear that? It was like there was like almost no music, and suddenly it was like dum dum bum bum bum.
I hear it now, but I hadn't even really recognized that there wasn't any before.
It's so quiet.
Nice roll, Dom. That was tight.
Was he a dancer? Oh, I get why they call this mode hardcore. It actually does get pretty difficult at this point.
So what difficulty is this? Is this the hardest?
It's the hardest. Because they do that really dumb thing where they're like, we'll stretch out replayability out of absolute bullshit. Fuck you.
That was narrow.
Replayability should be things like a New Game Plus mode, where you're allowing someone to continue what they've already enjoyed. This game, like many, fucking puts the difficulty, like the highest difficulty, behind you have to beat this nonsense.
Yeah, you have to beat the game the first time to play
hate
it.
that.
God
Although,
of War does that too.
The most egregious thing I've ever seen, I can't remember what game it was, but it was a DLC that added a difficulty. The hardest difficulty was behind a paywall, if you can believe that nonsense.
Unless there's some sort of like New Game Plus type extra difficulty.
Oh, I would understand if it was like a mega ultra hardcore mode where it like turns all the enemies into like raving monsters or something. That would be interesting. But
and
like,
it's meant to be virtually impossible to beat.
Yeah, something like that. Like this was legitimately just like the next, like the hardest version of the game that they were paywalling for no fucking reason.
They put it as a DLC.
Belly of the Burst, Angry Turton. Angry Turton.
So we saw that giant monster and then it just left?
Yeah, I guess so.
Well, that was good for us.
That's why they call them corpsters.
Oh, was that a corpser?
Because the only people that see them are corpses.
That sounds about right.
Look at this glowing
Giant death
floor.
spiders.
You know, I never imagined when I was a kid playing this game that I would one day be playing it for the internet.
Through the internet?
To the internet.
Oh, to the internet. Is that a corpser?
Yes. The interesting thing about this type of show is that we were already doing this when we were kids, like playing video games together. The difference is that back then we were so focused on playing that we weren't really enjoying the other person playing. At least I wasn't.
That's true. Yeah, I know. It definitely wasn't enjoying it like I am now.
Yeah, because now I'm like, well, I mean, it's kind of frustrating to watch you play Shovel Knight because I've played it like 3 times.
Yeah, you're so good at it by now.
Yeah, I went and confirmed a really cool secret and ripped through a level that you had a really hard time with, and I like defeated enemies in ways that you didn't even try, which I totally forgot about. Like there's a dude that like those skeletons that you can knock their heads off. You can knock their head off and then smack their head into them and kill them with it.
Really?
Yeah, there's like so much neat shit like that in that game. I don't know if I'm doing it right. This sound doesn't sound right. Ah! I'm supposed to be shooting the gullet. There's a weird invisible wall here. The visual clarity is not great.
Well, you have no idea if you're harming this thing.
Yeah, I actually have no...
You're just going off what sound it makes.
Yeah.
No health bar. It's a little frustrating. And I also love how when the fight started, neither of you looked like you ran anywhere. You just kind of like stepped to the side, got ready to shoot
like,
it.
Oh, it's a corpser. Also, I don't know if I can die here. Like, it feels weird. It feels like I have to get directly hit by it, but I haven't actually done anything to really avoid these yet.
It doesn't seem like it hits far enough. Like, it hits right in front of it, and you're not there.
What is even happening here? Like, I feel like I'm not doing damage.
You have grenades?
That's the most danger I've been in the whole time.
Yeah, wow. But if you get one underneath him...
Wow, I almost did it again. Yeah, I don't... Attack!
Kill the corpser. That is so specific.
I played the whole game without ever discovering the ability to... I can't even go over there.
Wow.
You just see that camera angle? That's because I tried to roadie run, and it changes the camera. So when I went here, it's like, whoa!
Oh, it doesn't know what to do.
It does not know. It does not like it. What am I supposed to do?
Oh, its arms. See, like there's a weak connections on its arms. See that?
Oh. I don't know about that.
No, not there. You're shooting the only part that's not weak. Maybe not.
What weak
Like, yeah, that, like the gray parts or the like fleshy parts.
Fleshy parts?
Yeah, you don't see those 2 bands of like different color?
No.
They're green, and then there's those.
Right here?
No, that's green.
Okay.
You're looking for a place that's not green.
Okay. Right there? Right
Yeah.
here?
Below the joint.
There?
Yeah, there.
Well, I'm out of ammo.
So like, yeah. Oh wow. Okay. At least that's there.
Hey. Oh, look at that. Made him angry. All right. No.
Yeah, this is a weird fight. He's like not even coming at you at all. Yeah, that's all I can think of is you might have to shoot off his legs.
I don't think I can. I think I'm supposed to shoot. Oh, I think I'm supposed to shoot the legs because it makes him mad. And then he moves his legs. See, this is a great example of inconsistency because we haven't had this.
We've never seen this. Wait, hit that Y. Hit the Y. Oh. Soft belly. Yeah, there we go. Oh, okay.
Oh, cool. Push them back. Hold them at the gate. Put them in the lava. I'm irate.
That would hurt a lot, though.
Getting
Especially
shot in the
because...
belly?
Well, yeah, because he's, like, flat along the ground, which means those shots are going, like, through half of his body.
Oh, that's an interesting point. Also, the bullets that I don't hit him with are deflecting into him as well.
Yeah, because they're hitting whatever this shit is you're standing on.
I love it. I love how often our tone is counter to the tone of the game.
Yeah, because this is so intense right now. At least you know how to push him back.
Fred Eagle. Fuck it. I'm dead. Like we're playing Shovel Knight, and there's a point where we're just like kind of like, oh, all right, cool. Meanwhile, the music's like, ba-do, ba-do-da-ba.
The
That
music
was
doesn't
Pokemon,
dictate
sorry.
anything to me.
Sorry, that was Pokemon. I mix up my 8-bit music all the time.
Pokemon 8-bit?
Sorry. I went a little Ryan. No, a little Matt from Super Mega there. I have a new I've told you about that, right? I have a new Let's Play people that I watch.
Oh yeah, a long time ago.
Super Mega?
Super Mega?
Yeah.
Don't they have some sort of affiliation with the Game Grumps?
They are the editors.
Okay, well then that's a pretty solid affiliation.
Yeah.
So he learned how to kill you all at once.
That's so weird that I went that whole first round with like being like, this is silly,
He's not even doing damage
too
to
easy. I don't even have to try. And then he like body slammed me there. It's also like really awkward the way he comes in and he you know how like Shovel Knight like can stand on an edge with his tippy toes?
Yeah, that's
like he does that here. He's like, hi, how you doing?
Yeah, I don't know why he floats there in the middle. He should have just come straight down.
He's just like, he just wants to size you up. He wants to be like, yo, I heard you like sausages.
I heard you're a big sausage man. You're
Yeah.
a big sausage man.
Oh man, I don't want to give too much away, but I'm watching Blacklist and I got to that part in Germany where like the gang in Germany.
Oh yeah, yeah. There's some
Fucking
interesting episodes, man.
Fucking great. That show's great. I really appreciate it for how often it changes.
Yeah, how often it changes the formula that it's going for.
Yeah, because the first formula, like, I mean, I really like the first season's formula. It's pretty funny. It's just like Reddington enters and he says, I need 10 things. And then they respond with, I can't do that. And he says, I will not work with you. I can get you 5 things. I will not work with you. I will get you 10 things. I am glad you reconsidered. That is every episode.
I'm glad you bent to my will.
But does that not sound like something he would say? No, I'm glad you reconsidered.
Oh, it's exactly what he would say because
With his fucking hat.
that he knew he forced him into that position. He already knew they were gonna reconsider. If you don't reconsider,
they even come up with like reasons for why the show changes too, like as far as the story of the show. It's pretty cool.
yeah, rather than just being like, oh, we're trying to shake things up.
Well, what bothers me, brother? What the fuck is happening now? It's
I
like
think you gotta dodge.
It got turned into like hardcore mode.
Because I think he was attacking. You know what you got to do? You got to wait until he starts attacking Dom. Because you didn't shoot him in the belly last time, right off the bat.
Oh, so that's why it wasn't hard. I wasn't doing anything to him.
He's probably, yeah, probably. And he was just attacking Dom because.
This is good.
Are you frozen?
This is neat. Oh.
I was wondering if it already had you there.
I really appreciate your relaxed posture at the moment, brother.
Yeah.
People can't see it, but you have taken a posture I don't think you have ever taken on this show. We have done more than 300 episodes, and I don't think you've ever sat like that.
No.
I don't think you've ever sat in any other position other than what you've already always sat in.
Just legs straight up in front.
Exactly. Although we haven't done 300 episodes here.
Done a lot of episodes here, though.
We have. It's been over almost a year now. When did you get back from school?
I got back from school in early May.
May, okay.
Yeah, so we're coming
Which
up on a
is
year. We're just a
interesting.
month away.
Yeah, which is also interesting because May is when the channel was started in 2011.
Whoa.
Yeah.
So 5 years after the channel was started,
Yeah.
we started doing shit in the same room.
A couple months later, Ethan and Hila decided to come up with their own little YouTube channel.
Little YouTube channel.
And it turned into their big YouTube channel.
Pretty major channel.
It's huge. It's fucking huge. It's like... Oh, right. Sorry. The fucking world is collapsing. It's like... I mean, like... What I love about them and iDubbbz is that with... Okay, sorry. Dominant strategy. There you go.
That was a good shot.
Thank you. I was really good with the shotgun in multiplayer. Because you had to, because it was like the only weapon.
It was the only weapon that worked with the connection.
Well, yeah, it was just kind of like there's going to be a huge connection delay anyway, so you might as well only deal with less shots to do more damage. It was just like an ergonomic or economics situation.
Yeah, well, exactly. If you have a 50-50 shot of something hitting, you would assume you'd want to shoot more shots so that you have a better chance. But no, you want to shoot one shot that could kill them, and you get a 50-50 shot of killing them.
Exactly.
There's no lead time.
love how I'm able to just like shoot. Oh, but anyway, do you remember when this channel was started? Like, do you remember that like moment, that inception moment?
Not the moment. I remember the first videos we ever made.
Yeah, the two of us both made videos at the beginning. We made them at a very similar rate. It actually, like, to me, I thought it was just gonna be both of us making stuff.
Yeah, that was
then
originally
for-
kind of the plan.
Yeah,
That it was just gonna be our YouTube channel. We're just gonna.
you were
This
good
guy's
at
gotta
it.
fucking die.
You were really fucking good at it, actually. Like, there's obviously like awkwardness and poor mic quality in your Death
Oh,
Knight video.
terrible mic quality.
But it's still like you clearly had an intention, and it was well done for what you were going for. I appreciate
yeah,
that.
for the time it was done really well. It's true. For the time for us, not for the time in general. Wow, you
know.
can't get to that?
No.
That's so weird that they would put it there.
This whole fight is weird. But yeah, I remember when we first came out, I was like, what are we gonna call it? I'm pretty sure it was the first thing you said. Balls Deep Gaming.
Was I joking originally and then we kind of turned it into what it was?
Yeah,
Or was that
yeah,
always
for
the
su-
intention?
No, it was for sure. I was like, that's amazing. I'm doing that. That was just your first like dumb idea. And I'm like, nah.
Yeah,
Gotta.
it's funny the contrast. First idea for first name, and then when we go to rename the channel, like I was realizing something. We originally planned to create an advertisement in the summer of 2016, and we're on our way to making the advertisement as we approach the summer of 2017. And I even remember one of us making a joke about how whenever we set our minds to something, it only takes us a year to get it done.
Exactly.
So we're right on pace.
At the same time, everything with this channel, it takes that long. I was just watching oh fuck. I was just watching a video where we were playing Portal. Do I have to do the whole fucking thing again? Motherfucker.
No. Next time. Next
Oh.
time, corpse or kill.
Shit, what were we talking about?
I don't know. What were we talking about?
Oh no. That's gonna be frustrating to watch.
Yeah, but we'll bring it up next time.
Sure. Thank you for joining us. I'm sorry. You know timing. You know how timing goes. You know how budgets are.
You know, timing.
You know timing. We have to upload episodes. They have to end.
They're coming. They're coming. Just wait.
We
Just
love
wait.
you.
The next one will arrive.
Eventually. In 9 months.
Yeah, sometime in the distant future. For sure. For sure.
Okay, real bye.